Day 38, and didn't it chuck it down yesterday? My God. We had hailstones, thunder, torrential rain, but we're on a boat, so it doesn't matter. Today we're going to go down 3 locks, and then we go underneath an aqueduct, and I think, looking at the map, it's the one that I stopped off to film yesterday, if you watched yesterday's bit of filming. We shall see when we get there, innit? And it's just starting to rain, look. Perfect timing. I'll put my hood up, and then we shall be away. So this is where we're going, but to get there, in the rain, I've got to do quite a big manoeuvre here, and I'm not going to film it because I'll probably fuck it up. But anyway, actually, I don't know, looking good. Oh, that was a bit of a spin. Lock's not ready yet, but got it round. Bloody hell. That was a little bit of a downpour that took me by surprise just as I was turning to come into the lock. I'll definitely have to edit some of that swearing out. Oh dear. So where we're going, we've got 3 of these. Come here, you. Thank you. Got 3 of these, and then I'm fairly sure we do go under that aqueduct that I stopped off on yesterday to have a little look down. So this is going to be quite a drop in these 3 locks. So what could be better than meeting a boat coming t'other way? Not a great deal of space to pass, but we managed to do it without any contact. That's always good. Bearing round to the right now, am I going to look up and see that aqueduct? Wouldn't that be lovely? I just said to that guy, there's probably worse places to meet a boat coming the other way, but I'm not actually sure where. But at least the locks are set for him, which isn't a bad thing. And it stopped raining, which is an even better a thing. Actually, it could have been worse. I could have met him on this bend here, couldn't I? There it is, that's the aqueduct. What a beautiful erection that is. How magnificent. Just to carry the leek branch over here. How glorious is that? Wow. And those are the steps where I said, look, those are the steps going down when I was up there. Those is them steps. So we've got in a great big sort of loop down 3 locks. How lovely. Look, that's where I was stood yesterday saying, look at that down there. Caldon Canal. What a glorious little canal this is. I might have said that once or twice before. Them's them steps. Yes. How lovely. Wow. I'm glad about that. That sort of made my it's made my day already, along with it stopping raining. Tucked away there in a little nook as you come round that bend. Another old working boat. There's lots of these working boats still kicking around, you know, but they're not cheap to maintain. That one looks like pucker working boat. Only looks like it's got the boatman's cabin. A lot of them on here have, you know, the monkey board across the top and a tarpaulin over it, and then inside they have sort of nice posh living accommodation. But that one, that definitely hasn't, has it? That is just cargo hold. So I don't know if anyone does live on it. It might be a project, or it might be some sort of historic society thing. Fortunately, there are a number of preservation societies. They will have been hit quite severely with COVID, as will most of these little pubs, because I can't imagine this gets a huge amount of passing traffic off canal. Not a bad place to live. Not the nicest of houses, fairly modern and boring, but and we just have to hope that with all the rain, the river section that we've got coming up isn't going to be too torrid and fast flowing. Now up there is Froghall Canal. That's where we came along yesterday. All these things joining up, look. It's yeah. Down there, over, round, back round here, and then down. Wow. What a very beautiful part of the world. Staffordshire is. Now this, hello mate, this is very much like the bit on Chesterfield Canal where you just hope and pray not to meet another boat. Ha ha ho! And thankfully we met two boats further back there just before we hit this stretch, because that is not where you want to meet another boat. But what beautiful countryside. I am falling in love with Staffordshire, I have to say. It's a bit dark over there, but it has showed a couple of signs of trying to brighten up. So hopefully this afternoon will be a little bit more conducive. Oops, sorry guys. Came round the bend to find a boat leaving lock. How good is that? The other thing that's really surprising about today, and it is surprising as well, is the speed at which the weather changes. We've got some beautiful bright sunshine at the moment, look at this, but within a couple of seconds it can just, it's astonishingly quick, just end up pelting it down. But when it's like this, how beautiful. And I know I'm risking becoming a bit of a Caldon Canal fanboy, but it is lovely. It reminds me in places quite a lot of the Chesterfield Canal. It's beautiful. We are now on the river section, which apparently Charlotte says one of the boats that we passed back there, Bojangles, came down here and turned around, probably winded there, because it was too overgrown for them. Oh, and it is overgrown. There's no doubt about that. It's very overgrown in places. But CRT don't really have that sort of maintenance schedule anymore. They don't really bother. They don't care. They're far too busy dealing with the bits they've neglected, the infrastructure that they've neglected. Look at that. What an absolutely beautiful view. So yes, on river section, I'll put the name of the river down there because I can't remember, obviously. I think there's one more lock. Fairly sure there's one more lock. And a tunnel. Oh, I should have looked at the map. There's definitely a tunnel. We're coming up to a tunnel. But how beautiful is this, boys and girls? Just idyllic. This is England. This is Britain. This is just everything that, oh, I love it. And when you travel, and we've travelled lots and lots, you find there's some very beautiful parts of the world. Not many match up to England. I'm going to close this because knowing my luck, I'll be popping that back on in a second now when it chocks it down with rain. But look, how beautiful is this, boys and girls? I wish I could bring you all with me, which I suppose by making these silly little videos is partly what I'm trying to do. I love it. Oh, well, if this weather weren't quite as shit, I might have managed to get some better footage of this place This oldie-fashioned, we just come through there, can you believe that? Oldie-fashioned heritage railway. Oh, fuck me, this is minging. I'm really sick of this weather now. I am fucking sick of it. Jeez. But yeah, this is one of those, you know, steam railways that you get here and there. A bit like, we got one down in Sussex called the Bluebell Railway and whatever, but yeah, that's where you sail past to get to it. There you go, look at that. Oh, what a pissing day. Chuck it down with, well, oh, fuck's sake. Ah, you bastard. I've come in. That's just ridiculous. And helpfully Charlotte is opening the lock, which means I've got to go out. I have some devastating news for the people who like tunnels. As we come out of this lock, this is the gauge, and if you have a little look there, we wouldn't fit through the tunnel. So gonna go, oh yeah, there's no way, even if we took everything off the roof. Look, you see here, and there, oops, we wouldn't, there's no way we're going to fit through the tunnel. Right, this is the end of the Caldon Canal for us, because I don't think there's any way to turn around through there. So I think what we're going to have to do is back out through the lock, piss those fishermen off, poor fuckers, when we turn around. So this is up at front. Charlotte is just going to have a little wander down to see if there's anywhere to turn around. So, Chris, I think this is the last lock. Even, no, you see, there's no way, absolutely no way we would smash these to pieces. So even if we took everything off roof, there's no way. I suppose unless they're being a little bit cautious, but even then don't want to run the risk of getting stuck or damaging our little girl here, do we? Which is a real shitter. At least it stopped raining, mostly stopped raining. It's not coming down in stair rods, but yeah, so it looks like, unless there's somewhere to turn down there, this is the end of the Caldon Canal for us. Oh, I've enjoyed it though, even though I'm soaking through. Jeans are bad in the wet anyway, so I'm going to put the heating on inside the boat and take my jeans off, hang them on the radiator, so we've got a nice warm boat for lunch. And then I'm gonna, look, the sun's trying to come out now. Thank you. We could do with some sun, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. I might just pull over here, we'll have lunch here, then back up through the lock. Whew, I've got some waterproof trousers, I think I might put those on. And, do you know, I was gonna get the GoPro out. Look at this, sunshine's coming out now. I was gonna get the GoPro out and filmed a bit going back, but I don't even think the GoPro's that waterproof. Clumsy heck. Look at these rounded off steps through years and years of people trolling up and down them. If we're lucky on the way back, we might catch a steam train because it's Sunday. You'd have thought that, you know, those heritage railways in summer, they must be running surely. I don't even know whether we're going to have had a... No, we can see its puff. Hopefully we'll catch it on the way back. That'll be nice for everybody. What we've decided... Oh, fucking I'm being dripped on badly here. We've decided two things. We've decided that this little area has its own little microclimate where it just fucking rains all the time. But there's probably about another few miles to go yet before there's a windy hole before the tunnel. So we're going to do that because we can. And to say that we've done all of it, as far as we're concerned, the navigable part of the Caldon Canal, or the Caledonian Canal if you happen to be Charlotte. So we do that, turn around, go back, and then I might stop off somewhere and Charlotte's going to buy me a posh meal. No, she's not. Well, it's stopped raining a bit. Day boat came past, full of blokes with pints. I'm sure we'll probably meet them coming back. It stopped raining for a bit anyway, so we're gonna bash on down to the windy hole. I've got waterproofs on now because obviously the sun's gonna come out. So even though we won't go through the tunnel, but guess what, Chris, that was the last lock, because the other lock, apparently there's a new one on the other side of the tunnel that goes into a... Oh, look at that sun! Crumbs! That goes into a marina, a new marina. But we won't be seeing that. I think if we are over the worst of the weather, and that is debatable, I'll get the GoPro out and do a time lapse on the way back, because this is a really beautiful canal stroke river. The main river section, absolutely stunning, beautiful. And if we manage to get some sunshine, it will be even better. You wouldn't meet other boats coming this way, would you? Chuffing heck. Oh, sun's going in. Sad to say, the weather did not improve, so we've just been to that winding hole there. They've turned it around. And well done to this little fuckwit, mooring right next to a winding hole, so he had to take the bump. Not my fucking problem. God, right, okay, oh God, there's going to be another bump. Ah, dear. Oh well, maybe not. Yes, no. Oh, yep. No, we're through. God, what a day. I think if it rains anymore, I'll have grown wet feet. It's alright for dogs, isn't it? Just shake themselves dry. Don't know what that is. Alright, so strangely enough, we're back in graffiti on walls territory, which is, I don't know where we are. I've got a clue where we are. I don't know. I just know that for a moment or two it stopped bloody raining. It has really just pissed it down today. Now there's a few, I'm a bit worried, because there's a few spots down here where it is remarkably shallow and narrow, and we don't want to meet any boats coming t'other way. And forcing Tej. But I have Set the GoPro up on the front. Maybe we'll be lucky, it might work, we might get some time lapse. I'm having sort of like hit and miss with the GoPro at the moment. Sometimes it wants to connect to the phone, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it resets itself, and yeah, so we'll see what we get. Oh bollocks, just missed the train on the track. If it had been a bit faster we'd have caught it coming through here, but the way things are going I've got a sneaky suspicion we'll catch it back at station. I think it's probably only the one train that goes. Oh, it's a fucking, these bits here are impossible. It is like dead shallow there. You just got to let the boat pull its way through. Fucking hell. Canal and River Trust really should at least attempt to maintain this a little bit. Right, we're going to try and get the train on the track back at the station. Yeah, look at this. This is, yes, this is overgrown and shallow. God, pretty though. We're back at the lock and it's raining. Oh, for God's sake. I think today's just going to be a bit of a write-off weather-wise. I don't believe it. It stopped raining. Hey, now that's something you don't see a huge amount of these days. That's a transformer halfway up a pole, electrical transformer that changes those big currents there through that into other currents and stuff. Core, what a wet day this is so far. Now we're coming back up to where the railway station is, so hopefully we might catch a glimpse of a choo-choo train on the track. Yeah. No train in Console Station. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, I should really have just moored up back there and waited for the next train, but you know what, my luck, innit? Cause it is now, it's about 4:15, 4:10. That might have been the last train. We've missed the last train, so I could be moored there for ages waiting for a train. Lovely place to have stinging nettles. But there we go. Isn't that absolutely lovely little project to have a model railway. Oops. There is very little wiggle room here. Oh. For those who've never heard of it, The Railway Children was a film in, it's 1960s, something like that, which is about children. Oh God. Who I think evacuated during the war. I might be wrong. Didn't have Bernard Cribbins in it, did it? Did it have Bernard? Anyone? Did The Railway Children have Bernard Cribbins in it? Was he the signalman or station master or something? Oh crumbs! Now there's a